So I've pretty much been editing in this little corner over here. Hi, Mom. And all my gear is just sitting here, and a foam roller and ball and slant board. Because I've just been like working in and out of this corner, in and out of 2 bags, just sitting there. That's my tripod, I need that. As you can see, this is my timeline for my last DCP video. New hard drive, Pete McKinnon, filter case, and is there any Pete McKinnon filters inside? Let's find out. Oh, moment. Oh, Prism, Lens Effects. Oh, one moment. I'm a catfish. Polaroid, strap, box for aforementioned new hard drive. And yeah, I'm gonna go build my new board. Alright, so you guys have seen this deck. I already put the skid plates on it, but I'm gonna set this up. Deck, trucks, wheels, bearings, bushings, hardware, and a skate tool to put it all together. Alright, that's everything. Alright, and we're back. So I want to put this board together, and I kind of want to talk about just, I guess, the state of this channel, where I'm at in life. I finished the Disney College program, you know, that chapter's over, I'm back in New York. I've been here for a few months, and I've just been kind of getting myself situated, you know. You know, it's funny, I always used to wonder how people lost their skate tools so much, because I was like, I have 2 skate tools. I've never lost any of them. And then I came back from Florida, I lost my Paris skate tool, which is the tool I like the most. I didn't even have it for the Broadway bomb. And because of that, actually, I couldn't tighten my trucks properly and ate shit, like, right before I started the race. So I started the race, like, bruised up. And it's open. So the question is, what next, right? Where do I go from here? What do I do now? Like, the Disney arc's over, like, what is next? Why is this not going in? Ignore that. Okay, so this is finally together. So the question is, what's next? And that is really just a question I've been wrestling with. Like, I'm not in school, like, I'm not in Disney, like I can't just switch to full lifestyle because nobody cares about my lifestyle. Like, I still have to somewhat have a niche. And the thing that got me into YouTube in the first place was action sports, you know? So why not kind of give back to that in a way? It was the summer of 2018, and like I was really enjoying skateboarding, and I went to the skate park with my brother and some friends, and I was practicing dropping in, and I fell in like this really awkward way, and I broke my ankle in 2 places. I was bedridden for like 4 weeks, and I was watching a lot of YouTube, and one of my favorite YouTubers is John Hill, a professional skateboarder. I started watching this kid named Tanner Fox, who was my age and kind of living this fantasy life, which I wanted. I was like, oh, I really like that. And he started with scootering. And the thing I was doing at the time was longboarding and skateboarding. I guess I didn't feel validated in myself as a longboarder. But thinking back, since I've come back from Florida, like, I don't really have that issue anymore. Like, before I was skating by myself and I didn't really know people, but now I have so many friends in like all over the city. I have friends like on the other side of the country now. I'm a significantly better skater, and honestly, it's just like the levels I've risen from the version of me that was bedridden back in 2018 is just insane. Like, I literally had to reteach myself how to skate, let alone now like being respected by the people I used to ask like advice from, being friends with the people I used to watch tutorials of. Like, I remember only a year ago, I was asking for advice from people like Titus, people like Jason, and now the speed gains were insane in the last year. Like, the progress I've made, it's crazy. It's honestly a surreal feeling. Like, I've become the person I always wanted to be, almost. Well, not I've become the person. I'm on the way, and I'm a lot further than I would have expected. Like, I remember last year, Titus told me, he said something along the lines of, you're going to be, like, a contender, too, pretty soon. And I was like, oh, yeah, like, maybe in a couple years. And he just goes, maybe earlier than that. I've also found myself a community, which has helped tremendously. Like, seriously, if you're skating by yourself, find a community. You'll progress so much faster. Actually, forget skating. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If, like, you have a hobby, find a community for it, and you will progress so much faster than you would by yourself. Like, even in the larger meetups, I found, like, a small, like, core group of, like, skater friends, and we would play, like, Game of Skates together. And we started a group chat to kind of keep ourselves posted and, like, keep each other motivated and keep each other on our toes. It's like, oh, I just landed this cool trick, or oh, I'm grinding this out this week. And we'll send, like, inspiration, we'll send our favorite skaters, we'll send crazy clips we see on Instagram, like, we'll send, like, really cool parts, we'll make plans to film videos, we'll do this, we'll do that. Like, we even bought, like, a fleet of Travelall boards, which I'm now finally setting up. My Apex it served me well, and it will continue to serve me well. But, like, originally when I got it to do tricks, and I got it to slide, which I can do tricks on it. Still working on the sliding, though. And it's, especially now that I've gotten more into dance, I'm seeing its limitations. And it's not that it's limited. Like, I can dance pretty fucking well on it. Like, it's just, I needed something a little bit bigger. Thus, the Travelall Marble. 46. This is the 46. And I'm getting another push board soon. And by soon, I don't know because I procrastinate. So is it actually going to be soon? We'll see. Basically, yeah, there's going to be a lot more skating on this channel. So, because I feel like I'm finally in a place where I feel comfortable doing that. Like, a lot of my life is longboarding, so I might as well, like, show that aspect. Like, and then that kind of bleeds into other things. Like, yes, I do a lot of longboard dancing, but I can also show my, like, progression with freeride and downhill, which is something I really want to, like, explore this year. Also, skateboarding. I have a new skateboard. I want to learn how to drop in finally, like, and I want to be able to skate transition. I'm gonna keep pushing. Like, LDP has changed my life, so, like, especially when it comes to, like, my fitness. Like, when I'm in the gym now, I'm not training for aesthetics. I'm not training for bodybuilding, hypertrophy. Like, I'm training so I can be fast as hell, and that's just changed the way I've trained. So that kind of bleeds into, like, fitness and, like, that world. And I love fitness. I consume so much fitness content, and I always have. Like I've been working out for over 8 years, not necessarily consistently, but I love fitness, so I'd love to, like, explore that a little bit. And yeah, I just want to do cool things and put it on camera. I really do think, like, this is my year. I don't know. It's just a gut feeling I have. Like, it's gonna be a very eventful year for me. Like, I think there's a quote, something about, like, luck being timing plus preparation, or something along the lines of that. And I've been preparing. I just need the timing. It's time for the reveal. Everything is tweaked. This is my new board. Travelall Marble 46. White version. Seismic Modern skid plates, Paris V3 trucks with orangutan purple nipple bushings, loaded hardware, loaded bearings, and orangutan fat-free wheels. Blue, 77A. And yeah, it's a beauty. Let's go test it out.
Yo, I have a heart full on my last ball for the next ball that seen Steven. If he even seems told the prodigal be him. Son, Mike don't know what's gotten into him. Grandma said God's been calling him. Swear he's 5 cases of perjury, 5 cases of leaving deep wounds. Whom belong to whom those flowers of bloom fill the room. Pitiful one, apology was oops, can't commit. He fled the coop, though he's peace be at least be. Steve's beat skis, she's discreet bikini. Scenes released from these scenes, Perry. So he fleets, bites, triggers, squeeze, remember, breathing tech. Less on the run, more fucking AC. What of my time do I owe you? Did you know future 53 to the appendage, means that can't defend it. Universal law, but verses live in me. I ended it, know now that panic is setting. Rest imploded, I'm a put an end on end, so me not guess maximize the it thought I meant for this to end, but then again I'm so let's get this cool too. Someone to hold you, let's dance too.
And I really got no niche, roll with me on a Sunday. Between hazy, I would just lay on sheets, turn with me